Hello, welcome to Practical Electronics 7. In this practical, we are going to be dealing with the design and construction of a simple DIY music sustain pedal. So, what is we have here is a DIY sustain pedal which I have produced. So, let's take a look at what the sustain pedal is. A sustain pedal is a mechanism or switch used to extend the sound of notes played. That's from a musical instrument. That's the keyboard. The sustain pedal sends digital signal to the keyboard to allow the note plates vibrate freely or prolong the sound even after the keys are released. Sustain pedal is operated using the foot. So you press this down with your foot, you release, you press. Each time you press, you are closing a switch and you are making electrical contact. Each time you release your foot, you are disconnecting the electrical contact. Each time you press, you make the contact. Each time you press, you open the contact. So look at these diagrams here. This is your wire. This from the push button. Then if you look at this one on my right here, it means that the button is pressed. It means that these two terminals are shortened together. That's what it means, what we have here. So here the two terminals are not shorted together. You understand? So the major element in our sustain pedal is just the push button. No matter how expensive your sustain pedal you buy in the market, one common thing, major thing is there, just a push button. It's just a push button. So which is what I just did there. So if you take a look at inside here, you can see, let me press this down. You can see I'm pressing the push button. So once time you press this down, you are making electrical contact. You release, you are opening the electrical contact, which we have here. So let's take a look at what are the materials needed to make this. Number one, you need a push button. So here I have this a push button with bolts and a place where you can solder some wires to it. And then we need piece of wood like what we have here. This I made this a piece of wood. Then bolt and screws. You can see them, some bolt and screws. Then now you need a return spring. So if you take a look at in here, you can see this spring. If I press this and I release the spring, to make sure this goes backwards. Then piece of metal. You can see I have some piece. All these are pieces metal. You can see a piece of metal. Then microphone. This is a TS connector. So this is your microphone. This is a TS connector. You can see I have connected with the cable. And then as well as you need a female of this. This is a female. This is a TS connector. So the female to take. So this will extend the connection. So you see. So you need this. And also then there are some tools you need also as well. Electric drill, screw, pliers, cutters, and soldering, and all the rest. So look at this drawing I did here. The sketch that I made before I designed this. I have to make this sketch. So what we have here is a piece of wood that you see here, the wood. So you can see then the metallic piece of metal I used to join this together. And then here we have our return spring, the return spring. Then here is also a piece of metal here. You can see it here. Now look at what I did here. I made this thing to be also movable, also the push button, to prevent damage to it, so that if I press this thing downwards to the end, so you see, so it's what we have. And then I also have a up down stopper to prevent this from going out. You can see I made this in form of a hook there. You can see it. Then we have our female connector here. You can see, so that you can so that this will go in. So you can see, so this will go in, and then the other end will go to your keyboard. So each time you are pressing this, it means there is short circuit. So let me bring my digital meter so that I'm going to take the reading so you see it, how it works. So here I brought my digital meter to demonstrate this, to test this, so you see to. So take a look at these two terminals now, and then I'm going to press this down. You can see. So to tell you that each time you press this down, you're making a electrical contact. So each time you press this down, you make it. So very simple stuff. Now sometimes technology is spreading, and creativity. Now you mustn't buy everything just because you have the money, especially if you are a creative type, someone who loves technology and creativity. You mustn't buy everything because you have the money. So simply make this, you can save the money for something else. So I'm going to show you the video, some of the videos during the making of this. So just sit back